Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on XRP just a couple of days ago. Take a look right here on December the 6th of this year, when the price of XRP was at $2.2889, and my main assumption was that we are forming a descending triangle and we might have a breakout despite of this pattern to the upside that should form the B wave, and this breakout should happen with an increase in volume, and then guys, we might have another leg to the downside that should land somewhere at around $1.8 mark in order to complete ABC correction with an assumption to have the next leg, to catch the next leg to the upside. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, and right after I make my previous video, this asset broke this range of resistance that I drew on my previous video. And it broke it, guys. Take a look right here with extremely high volume. This breakout was a real breakout, and for now, guys, again, take a look at its price action. The point B was at roughly $2.6 mark. Guys, take a look right here. We are exactly here at $2.6 mark, and this means it is a perfect contender to be the top of our B wave, and we might have another leg to the downside that will complete the ABC correction on a bigger scale. And guys, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis, and if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer. For now, there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you, and it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
So guys, and let's take a look again at its price action. I have to admit that ABC correction is quite common type of corrections, and let's take a look right here. We have to have 3 or 5 waves in our A wave, and we have these 3 waves in our A wave. We have to have strictly 3 waves in our B wave, and we have 1, 2, 3. And we have to have 5 waves in our C wave, and potentially, if it is the case, we might have something like this. And in my technical analysis, I will show you what crucial points do we have in order to see this movement, and what targets do we have in a grand scheme of things. So, and let's take a look at the general sentiment of the entire crypto market. I have to say that crypto market is pretty much flat. It is down by 0.06% over the last day. And you can see that top coins except Ripple are pretty much in sideways movement. They lost about 0.3% to 0.6% for the last 24 hours. As you can see, it is Bitcoin and Ethereum respectively. And they are a little bit higher than they were on a 7 days period by 2.22 and 6.56%. And Ripple, guys, Ripple is still on fire. We are about 33.5% above the point where it was about a week ago. And this means, guys, XRP is the most trending coin in my opinion right now, and we might benefit out of its movements. But don't be in a hurry. Let's continue with the technical analysis, and before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, how we can identify that this movement to the downside has started. First of all, we shouldn't break the $2.6 mark, and we have to see the breakout below its previous swing low at $2.388. If it breaks it to the downside, we will have more confirmation that on a grand scheme of things, this movement has started, and we have to retest this range of support that I identified basically on my previous video at around $2.2 mark, and we might have a reaction out of this range. Then we have to break it. When it breaks this bottom, it should be a perfect confirmation of its ABC correction, and in this case we might anticipate the landing of its bottom of the C wave somewhere in between $2 and $1.7. Guys, let's assume that this is the real top of the B wave, and in this case we can project the level and at which we might land the bottom of our C wave. To do so, I have to pull Fib extension tool from the top of the wave to the bottom of the A wave and project it from the top of the B wave. And the most common ratio in between A wave and C wave is 1:1. And guys, take a look right here. We have a confluence of let's say $1.9 mark, at which we might have the bottom of our C wave. And it is the perfect confluence with the range that I marked on my previous video, this green rectangle. This means, guys, as long as this asset doesn't break $1.68, we are still on the bull side of its price action, and we might have the next leg to the upside. And for now, take a look at the Bitcoin price action. I have to admit that it has a lot of problems with the breakout above $100,000 mark. Yesterday it had another attempt to break it, but unfortunately, guys, we have lower highs on this side, on the bull side, and we had a set of liquidation processes that happened within last week. And this means, guys, unfortunately, I think Bitcoin might correct lower, and for Bitcoin I also have this range of accumulation of its potential trend reversal in between 90.3 thousand and $87.3 thousand marks. And if this asset goes to this range, definitely XRP will correct as well, and it will hit its level of accumulation at let's say $1.9. And you might wonder, what is the major price target for this asset for the upcoming basically bull cycle? Guys, I don't like to make projections for several months ahead, but I want to show you that if this range holds, if this asset doesn't break $1.68 mark, we have decent chances to hit the target. And in my previous video I showed you these price targets. So to make this assumption, and for now, guys, I don't have the bottom of this wave. Let's assume that we've corrected a little bit our bottom of the entire retracement to $1.892 mark. And in this case, guys, take a look at what ranges do we have as the potential price targets for this asset. First, the most bearish price target, the most conservative, I would say, price target is $3.769, which implies from the accumulation point about 99% of potential profit. Next one, with the assumption that this asset might have an extension in its fifth wave, we might hit $5.75, which implies, take a look from the entry point, which implies about 200% for within the next several months. And I have to admit that we potentially might have even 2.618 extension level at $8.14 price point, but it is too early to make the assumption of its huge extension to these levels. That is why, guys, I think we have to wait. Let's zoom in again to 3 hours time frame. We have to wait the breakout first of all below $2.4 mark to confirm the contender of this ABC correction. Then we have to retest $2.2. We might have a bounce to the upside, but then we have to break it. And in this case, the range of about $1.9 will be a perfect accumulation point for you to catch its next movement to the upside. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.